Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Infra where, I don't know, I thought about it some, but I just don't know where we, like, it feels like we've been everywhere. And we could, fine comb everything, just find more stuff, whatever, we're just going in the caves. I feel like this is a loading screen and then maybe we can't come back and we didn't find the stash, right, we didn't find the stash, we read about it, which means it's probably in the game, right, they wouldn't just have it in there without reason. I don't think there's any way to get, back there. Or up there. I don't know. I feel like we've done what we could, so we're moving on. Maybe not a loading screen, actually. I was very much just... Okay, there it is. Just expecting a loading screen there. But I didn't want to go through without recording because there could have also been like a scripted event, like something caving in or some dialogue or something. Otherwise, I would have spared you the loading screen. Anyway. But is this where we're actually going now? Like, is this where we're supposed to be? The caves? Where are we to? I mean,
Starberg really does have some cool caves.
Yes, I agree. I mean, is this like damaged? There's like a glow light here. Hans, I'm looking for ways to enter the tunnel. The flood doors seem to be locked tight, but I did find an elevator in that old building with the pumping station. What do you say? Should we check it out? I know what you're thinking, but I'm sure those stories about the old tunnel are just urban legend. Anyway, there might actually be something useful there. I'll see you at the elevator, Lucas. Okay. Is this relevant?
Intriguing.
Sure it is. I mean, we have to look in here. Geocache, anyone? A key? It's like a passport, sort of. What's the key for? Just find a random key in a cave, sure. That's not a lot weird. Yeah, save some battery. Okay. Weren't we supposed to check out a tunnel? I guess they're trying to get access to the tunnel from the cave. Right, and the tunnel access was collapsed from the dam, right? Maybe that's why we're doing all of this. That would make sense. All looks fine, I guess. Can't do anything here. There's a house up there. I want to get there. I want to get there. There's a tree across the river. Maybe we can go across and then up. Maybe. Not enough power left, okay.
Only one pack of batteries left.
Missing my dog.
Oh, smells like something died in here.
That's not good. Okay. I guess.
What the fuck? Is that a corpse? Hey, I found a dead body.
That's not funny, Mark.
I'm serious.
You mean like a dead animal?
No, I'm pretty sure this is a dead guy.
That's unsettling. I'll call the cops and they'll come check it out. Can you give me the precise location?
This is some sort of building after the cave when coming from the dam. It's just before the Bergman tunnels.
Yeah, I know the place. Anyway, I'm sure the cops will figure out what happened to the guy. Just continue on to the tunnels.
Alright, if you say so.
I mean... What's with those codes? Don't know if that means anything. Excuse me? Nothing of interest, I guess. Okay. Sure, let's just... You shouldn't poke around, right? It's a crime scene. But I need some batteries, you know? What's this? That looks weird. Anyway. What? Why can't I? I can. It's just a smoking beer. Okay, that's weird. I was sure it would be something up here. But I guess not. Like something useful, I mean. Alright. Weird, weird, weird. You must have missed so much stuff already. Okay, there's some stuff we need to worry about in here. No batteries though, come on. I haven't seen any batteries in so long. Nothing seems to be working in the tunnel anymore. Almost all of the flood doors are stuck and have missing valves. Surely Robin must have hidden them somewhere around here. Fortunately, I'll be retiring soon, and Robin can deal with this mess on his own. I can't wait to see his stupid face when he hears about this. Okay, Eric, sure.
Interesting.
Files, nothing in there. Blueprints. Just some blueprints. Batteries.
That makes 2 packs of spares for the camera.
Very good. More batteries, please. The world's strongest spear, yes. Yes, we know. We are here. Okay. Sure, let's look at the control room stuff. Wrong key. I just turned off, I guess. Okay, I thought we were going to do something here. Flood doors, main panel, door 2. If the light is on, you can open the tunnel door. Flood doors, main panel 2. Remember to turn the switches to match right color code. What? No, that's the weird code. Maybe, I don't know. Red, yellow, blue, green. What does that mean? Okay, there. Flood doors, main panel. Closed. Automatic recommended. Open. Don't use this. Not in use. Okay. Blue seems to be broken. Red. D1, C1, C2, C3. And then the orientations for that. Okay. Elevator, tunnel, maintenance building, tunnel, we are here. Pete's cottage, cave, sawmill and dam. Okay, so what do I want? If the light is on, you can open the tunnel door. So door 2. So we want yellow? And that's yellow is A1 to the right, yes. B1 down. B2 down. B3 right. C3 right. That was already on the right. D3 down, D4 down. That seems to be that, I guess. Oh, there's something up here. It's a geocache. Let me... No.
Another geocache. There is nothing inside this one either.
No, just empty. They're not really geocaches, then they're just like empty boxes somewhere around in the world. It's not the same as a geocache, if you ask me. Anyway. Can we climb up here? And if not, why not? I guess there's nothing up here for us anyway. Okay. All of this looks mostly fine. I haven't really taken any pictures in a bit here. It feels like. Nothing looks super broken, so I don't know. Can't get through here. Apparently. Anyway. I think we're getting out of here now, right? Yeah, sure, let's put some batteries in there.
Lost batteries.
That's not good. But you know, like, obviously, you know, the corpse, someone covered it up, so someone else was here but didn't report the dead body. That's interesting. Don't really know what happened there. I wonder if we get more information on that. Keep out drowning hazard. Oh, where's the fallen tree? I want to get across the river. Here.
Careful now.
Sure, I'm always careful. Sprint jumping across weird bridges made of fallen trees, yes. Very careful. I have no idea. This game is so ungame-like in very many ways. I like it. Campfire and a saw again? What's going on up here? Does this go up to the cottage? Doesn't really look
The
like it
old
does.
Bergman water tunnel. Let's see how this place is doing.
Probably not.
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Yeah. Pretty much. Why are we over here? Is there really nothing here? 'Cause that seems weird. Can we climb up on this? I really thought we could get up to that. What is this?
Looks like those unmarked keys from the forest guard's cabin had a use after all.
That's a lot of money. This is the acquisition sum of my company. If I ever want to be able to track down water, I need to keep this outside of any official accounting in order to avoid any unwanted attention. I can use this money for bribing, should ever come to that. Either way, or I mean it looks like either way, a pretty strange choice to pay such a large sum in cash. There's definitely something fishy going on. I'm playing this by his own rules and with his money. Hartman, even though it looks like Hartran.
That's a lot of money.
Should we take it? Let me take it. The world's strongest beer. Give me all that money. We just leave it here? That doesn't seem right. We can't just leave the money. Alright, I guess we'll leave the money. But then, okay, so no, we found the stash. Yeah, that's positive. We did something. It doesn't seem like the right way to go, but it is the way to go, I guess. Yeah, part of the letter missing there. This looks pretty good so far. Yeah, and then just a very normal way to climb down ladders. Lights red. If the light is red, the area behind the door may be flooded, or the door may be having technical difficulties. The front door cannot be opened when the light is red. If the light is green, the area behind the doors is not flooded and is safe for entry. The front door can only be opened when the light is green. Do not be under the front door while it is closing and may cause serious injury or death. That makes sense. That looks broken.
Well, that's a good start.
But we need to check. Oh, this is also broken.
Someone should get that fixed.
Lots of damage, actually. We just want to track back to the tree just to make sure we're not missing anything on this side. Which is not very far anyway, because the tree is like right there somewhere, right? Right there. Oh, but there's this. See, we would have missed that.
That's not good.
It's a little overgrown. What is this? The door we can't open. Okay. And then here's a tree. Okay. And this was all fine, right? No picture-worthy stuff, I think. It looks fairly stable, actually. Alright, let's get inside the tunnels then. I don't know if that's... Seems like another, like, loading screen thing. Another no way back kind of thing. You know. It definitely feels like it's impossible to get, like, everything in one go. Well, maybe not in one go, but in one go when you're playing for the first time, at least. Because, like, the geocache stuff, I didn't even know those existed. That's very scary. Don't like it at all. Just another day at work. There's an achievement we just unlocked. So I'm assuming this is like the end of the chapter and we get a new chapter title in like 3, 2, 1. No? There we go. Chapter 3, Forgotten World. Okay. Is there a way back? There's not. We're here forever. Robin, if you've lost your keys again, you need to open FB12 and turn on A2, B1, and C3, Eric. Are these worth taking pictures of? No, right? No. Okay. Okay, so what was it? FB12, A2B1C3. What's FB12? Oh. Oh, this is FB12, sure. So what is it? A2B1. So A2 is here. B1 is here. And C3 is here. It's a weird way to open the door, but sure. I'll allow it. Not much damage here, huh? Sometimes barrels lying around is bad and sometimes it's okay. I guess those are corrosive. Maybe that's why they're bad. Anyway. I wish I had more batteries. I would be more liberal with the usage of our flashlight, but you know. Door controllers. You need to reset the controllers after using the levers. Robin, fix this.
That's 3 packs of camera batteries.
Very good. Now I feel more at ease. Okay, the map. Floodgates. Some of the buttons don't work and the floodgates are in very bad condition. Stairs to the surface. Don't go here. Elevator to the surface. Break room area. Storage key holder. Missing keys. Pipe room. Office. This tunnel is in very bad condition. Okay. Broken freight elevator. Blocked door. No idea what's behind it. Flooded area. The door is bricked. Door controllers. Exit. Okay, let's take a picture of that because that's definitely interesting, right? Yes. Intriguing, maybe even.
Interesting.
No, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting, not intriguing. What am I saying? Looks German. Is German. What are we doing here? 2. Like, why can't you open this door? It's clearly already open. Okay. I don't get it. Reset. On. Off. Like, is red off or is red on? These are all off though, okay. What do we need? We are okay. Where are we? Where are we actually? Don't go here. Pipe room. Can we just turn everything on? I don't... What? You need to reset the controls after using the levers. How do I reset the controls? By pressing the reset button, maybe? But that doesn't do anything. I'm confused by this. Why is this confusing? I don't know. I feel like having everything on seems like a good idea. Maybe that's just not true. I mean, green light seems like better, but it's weird because it's like on off the button is here, and then there's a green light and the red light next to it. Two. T1. H25. So wait, where are we here on this map? Stairs to the surface, floodgates. We did come in through floodgates. But I don't understand where we are. Like, why is this not just like doing anything? It's not even like, it doesn't even sound like anything's happening at all. I got none of them, right? It doesn't matter which one we flip. They're all bad. This is a weird puzzle. What am I missing? I'm missing something here. I don't know what though at all. And the tunnel, like, which way are things oriented here? This is really weird. I mean, this might be 1 or something. So we want to open 2. Maybe, I don't know, but I mean, there's 2 here. Like it says 2. And it says 2 in this, so. But like, there's no. It doesn't seem like there's ever any electricity. Like, usually there's like the sound effect stuff, right? But it's like, you know. Is this an elevator then? Another door? Who knows? There's no feedback on any of these buttons. It's weird. What am I missing? A2 F1 main. I feel like the mains need to be on, maybe? I don't get it. I don't get this puzzle. Ah, mad. No, I don't understand what the thing is that we're trying to accomplish. It feels like what I want is to go through that door, but it's probably not what I want. And this is just like, this is reset, right? It doesn't do anything. What? Why is this so weird? None of these puzzles were confusing so far. I don't understand. Let's try and make sense of the map again. We haven't made it to the pipe room. haven't seen any stairs to the surface though, right? Or is that where we came from? And then that's the floodgates, that's how we got in here. Like the shape of the tunnels though, I don't know. Nothing seems right. What am I doing wrong here? Like it says we need to reset after we use the levers. Sure, we do that, but how? Like it doesn't. Like pressing the reset button, which I think this is, it doesn't do anything. You can't press and hold it, it's just you press it and that's it. And these just don't do anything. Like nothing's happening on any of them, ever. I don't understand. And it's not like it's like so far if you use too much power or whatever, like there was always something. I guess you never really used too much power, but there was always like some feedback right away. But this puzzle just doesn't, like nothing's doing anything. There's no, you don't hear the electricity turn on, you don't see lights go on or off. There's just nothing changing, no matter what we do. And that's very confusing. Yeah, there's the valve missing, so we can't open that. Which is actually maybe a thing we should take a picture of, actually. No? That's not a problem, that you can't open that gate from the inside. Sure. Seems perfectly fine to me. Missing door is not a problem. Whew. Okay, so what's the thing then? And what am I missing? It's frustrating because there's nowhere else to go either, right? We're just stuck here. Like we can't do anything else right now. And there's just no feedback on any of this. Like it's just all unresponsive. Like already started off. And this started off like this. I don't understand. What am I doing? Why is this so weird? Green light is on, probably. Reset after using the lever. Use this, nothing happens, makes sense. Turn on. And all of like up is on, down is off. That's what this is telling me. There's just never any feedback on anything, and we can't open this. The cable is connected. What do you want me to do? You need to reset the controls after using the levers. But what does that mean? If it's not that button. So it was the doors on and then we use the lever and then we reset. Okay. I thought it was like you use the lever, it opens the door and then you need to reset. But it needs to be on and then you reset it or whatever. That's confusing. Okay, and then next is 1. 3 is over there. Don't know why. It's just the way it is. This is closed. But now we can open this, probably. No? Just let me move that box. Come on. Really? Because then I could get through that door. This looks really weird. Why is that so bright? Anyway. I guess let's check down here then.
Someone should get that fixed.
It's true. I feel like this shouldn't be like this either, but okay. That's broken. Don't even deny it. I don't know how many camera batteries I actually have. I don't know where this is going. Because the map just didn't really make sense in my mind. Just a very long tunnel. So we could leave through D1, I guess. Okay. We could attempt to at least. Anything interesting here? Keys. Door A2 and D4. It's good. Turn on the lights.
The Bergman Group was a great company, founded by Eric Kleinman and Xander Berg. I'd say that company played a big part in rebuilding the city, but somehow Walter managed to take all the credit for that. Anyway, Xander Berg was a vital part of that company. When he disappeared, the Bergman Group started having trouble staying afloat. Ultimately, the other shareholders forced Kleinman to sell his share of the company. He became a broken man. Now Kleinman clearly needs someone to guide him. He's a great man, capable of great things. I need him, and he needs me.
Okay.
Fascinating.
That seems useful. Actually, I don't know where to put it right now. I'll just leave it here. It's a bad spot for it, but okay. Batteries.
4 packs of camera batteries.
4 packs. Where did we find so many batteries? I feel like we were almost out at some point. Anyway. A2. Is this, can we can. I don't know what anything does though. So I don't know why we would want to rotate that. Just keep going. C2, pipe room. See, that seems flooded. And so you can't rotate it. Maybe it said it in the map, but I don't remember what it said in the map, so, you know. Where's this going? Back here. Okay, okay. Can't go to the toilet. Makes sense. We don't need to anyway. We haven't consumed anything. We haven't had anything to drink since we started this game. Our in-game character, I mean, of course. So no need for a restroom. And then, like, just let me open that door. Why not? Is there a way I can destroy that crate or something? Throw something at it? Or, I don't know. Just give me something, please. So I don't know if our path is like through here. Because there's some weird light over there. I don't know if you can open 2 doors at once. No. still don't understand this. Maybe we're just not supposed to go through here, but... maybe we are, you know?
3 packs left.
It's the elevator, okay.
A pack of spare batteries for the flashlight.
How did I not see those? So if that's the elevator to the surface. And then there's the break room, we made it there. I feel like, I don't know, maybe there's just nothing else for us to do here? I don't know. I don't know. It feels like that should just open now, but I don't know, it doesn't. I also thought about, yeah, my other thought was that we like close the other door and then move this and then go through here and then open the next door, but I guess that's also not it, because we can't really do, I don't know if you can do that. I don't know, I'm unhappy with this specific like door controller, power controller thing. Everything else still fine though, so that's nice. Okay. But why would we? I don't know where we want to go. Is the thing like? I don't know. Let's just hold this and see what it does. Did it like drain this here? No. But this is now green. Was it green before? Probably not, huh? Is there like a... Does it come back down? No. Okay, and we can open it again from the other side. So I feel okay being in here. This probably shouldn't be flooded, huh? It's a great picture. You can definitely tell what's going on in that one. We don't have that key. There's another pipe thing. Another valve, sure. I don't know what that does. Let's just turn it until it stops. Okay, it stopped already. Just randomly opening and closing valves definitely seems like a great idea. There's one right here. There's probably like some specific thing we're trying to accomplish and I don't know what it is. We can't get that back up there? Come on. Don't be silly now. What? I can't get back up here again. I just did it though. Okay, we just need to be not that close, sure. Okay, no handle on that door. I don't know what we're doing. We've opened A3. We've opened A, what, 5, I think? Yeah. We've opened whatever this one is. Maybe A4. No, A4 is up there. This is something else. That's A1. A4, sure. Maybe you should open them out of order. Maybe that's a thing. It's possible at least. Can we open the door from this side? No, because you don't have the key. It doesn't change. That does not change, depending on which side you're on for some reason. Could have though. I guess not really, huh? Pipes. Open on. You can... What? Turn off the water sensors when all of the pipes in the room are closed. What do I want though? Why do I want them off or on or whatever? Like what are we accomplishing? I guess is my question. I should have looked at this first, I guess, but red is open, but like red light on is open or red light off is open? Because they are just red. And the off ones look more like the symbol on the thing than the ones that are on. Okay, so A4, A1. Do you want to close them all? I don't know what you want. This is really hard to... It's not hard to read, it's just it doesn't make sense. Oh, there's no way back. That's why that up there is there. I remember that now. You can't get back through here, so this is why that is here. I thought that it was pointless. It's not. It's still kind of weird because you have to like drop pretty deep here. Well, we're fine. So if A3, A5, this one doesn't have a labor. I guess this one is A1. This one is A1, this one is A4. Which doesn't have a thing to turn, I guess. This is A2. This is very confusing again, because it's just hard to make sense of everything, because you can't see everything at the same time. Like if I turn this one. But I still don't know if light on or light off is open or closed, and I don't know if I want them all open or closed. Oh man. Whatever. Like you can turn off the water sensors, but like why? I don't know why we would do. Like what does that do? Then we can open the door or something? Just tell me that. That would make sense, you know? Nothing else really does. In my opinion, anyway. Alright, let's have a look back this way first, I guess. Where was that? Here? Yeah. Doors not closing automatically. But there's no thing on this side. I kind of feel like I should bring that then. Come on. Because who knows, right? Doesn't fit here? Come on. Sure it does. You're a jerk. Then leave it on that side, I guess. S1U, S2U. Yeah, okay, sure. Those are red lights. This one's off. Those over there are off. Doesn't work, okay. Turn it on. Water flow monitor, okay. Sensor on. Signal converter. Uplink. Main fuse. I don't know. What do you want me to do here again? It's just hard to see. Okay, so these are on and these are off.
Another one fixed.
Now they're all on. Okay. And there's another one fixed. Apparently that was good, what we did. Whatever it is that we fixed. That still doesn't work though. Oh, now they're both on the yellow cable. Maybe that's what that does. No. Oh, there are also buttons. Ah. But what is this one then? E1, E2, E3? All of them. I don't know which one is which one. Or what it even means. Okay. This area is much more confusing than all the previous areas, if you ask me. What? There's a horde here? Since when? I didn't see that before. Pipe A2. Okay, we can't turn it again. I'm confused. Can we even turn the other ones again? Because if we can't, then we know we did it right. I guess. No, we can't turn them again. I'm not happy about that. So we just changed the A5 one. For a second time, I guess. Yes. Let's look on the map. On the plan. A5 is now off, I guess. But like B5, like all the A1s are not on the same one. B4 is red, C4 is on, whatever B5 is on. All the A1s are, the lights are off. Is that what we want? Possibly. Maybe not though. I don't know what we're trying to accomplish. Because I don't understand what this does. I hate that we always have to take that fall damage here. Maybe you could like jump across or something? Don't know. Anyway, I don't know where we're going next. Ugh, just let me... Just play the vault animation, and if you can't let me just jump up on this. Come on. It's just very annoying. Sure. Oh yeah, we died. That's why that is back there again. Oh, this is okay. Not fixed anymore.
Another one fixed.
Okay. CP1. S1U E2. S1D E1. If this is down. No, this is up. S1 up E2. S2 down E4 E5. Is that what we're doing here to turn this on? Still no. Oh, no, it's a yes. It's just a very slow yes. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That's definitely a good thing. Any crack? Any holes? Anything worth taking a picture of, basically. Robin, don't climb on the roof again. Oh, then I want them on blue, I guess. which S1 D is E1. And then this must be E3 without even checking. The door is still locked. What? How do I climb on the roof then? There's nothing I can move. Yeah, okay, no, we don't want that though. Come back down. I mean, we could raise the bridge, I guess, and then get on the roof. Is that really what we need to do? It seems really silly and like a one-way, you know. Like a one-way trip, but, you know. It does work, I guess. So much beer everywhere. Why did he lock the door? So rude. D2. What are we doing here? I don't know. I do not really know what we're trying to do here. Oh, this one just closes on its own again. I don't like that. I do not like it. I mean, we're kind of stranded on this side now anyway. Could we have carried that across the valve thing? Sure, but I don't know. The handle. But how could we have known? Because we need it here now. Maybe at least. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. Oh, that looks bad, right?
I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be like that.
It is bad. Alright. This one doesn't budge, but it's okay. This also seems broken.
No way I'm getting past this.
Sure, you're getting past this if you want to. You can get on top of this very easily. I should end the episode. I just want to know what we're doing here, and I still don't have an answer. We have more
That
batteries
makes
though.
2 packs of spares for the flashlight.
Shopping list: milk, bread, beer. One ticket, or whatever that was, the 70-some% thing, right? Eric Kleinman, whatever. I got some evidence of. Still, that's not Xander. Like there's an E there, whatever. Berg's disappearance from a reliable source. It appears to be true that Jeff Walter really did kidnap Berg. He needed him for some secret project. Meyer are those German names? Artmeyer either didn't know anything about it or he was lying. But the governor might know something because he supported Walter's secret project before Walter disappeared. We need to get some information out of him. There's also that cop, Max Carter, another German name, who's leading the investigation of Walter's disappearance. He might actually be one of Walter's henchmen. If that's true, he probably knows where he's hiding. Hartman. So much intrigue. Yeah. Indeed. So much stuff going on. Front doors D. Okay. This is locked, right? But we have the key. There's a front door D4. Which has a red light, but you can probably override that or something there. And this goes back across to D5. There's stuff down here too. There's a newspaper there we have to read, but all of that all of that will have to wait until next time. So that's it for today. I'm still not sure. Like, this is... It feels very different, and I like it. It still feels like I'm missing so many things. And I hate that feeling. But without like a guide, well, not a guide, but like a, you know, like an in-game thing telling me, you know, there are this many secrets here or something, or like hints that are like, I mean, I would ignore hints if they were like, press for a hint, but you know, without any kind of that stuff, it's probably not likely that we'll get every little secret uncovered in a first playthrough here. I still want to though, you know. Still want to. I'm just looking for like one last thing to take a picture of, but I don't actually see anything that looks like we should. Either way, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.